This damn fool Kanye West said some crazy shit about Harriet Tubman freed the slaves to go work for other white people. Hey, listen, I hear all this shit all the time, man. Ownership and this and that. Hey, listen, man, I own a few things, but I made some millions working with and working for people. That's just the way business is set up. Everybody can't own every goddamn thing. If we did, nobody would be here to do the things that some of us don't want to do. So it's a difference between having to go in that field, live in that back house, and eat this and be whipped if you didn't do this, and your baby's being took, and all this crazy shit because you're a slave, to where Harriet Tubman led people north to where they had an option if they wanted to work over there or work with that person, where they wanted to live, things they wanted to create for themselves, what they wanted to dress, clothes they wanted to wear, how they wanted to dress. So for all y'all stupid motherfuckers out here, and I can see some weirdos saying shit under my post about Kanye's telling the truth. Nah, it's definitely not the truth. Right? It's no different than y'all being in prison and they saying you got to go over here and work in the kitchen for 13 cents a goddamn day versus you come to the streets and you got an option of where you want to go fill out an application and where you want to work at and what jobs you choose, you want to accept. Now, that's not the same. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being a slave and forced to do something versus having an option for what you want to do. Let's clean that up. I know a lot of, half these Negroes, like Master P, be talking about ownership. Go check their ownership, see what they really own. West up.
Money for all us out here. I changed my life. I'm a man of God. We all should be happy. I mean, I know I tell people you need to own stuff. That's really to motivate us. If you're not a boss or it's not something that you want to do, yeah, we all work with the Jews. We're going to work with them. They own most of the stuff. That's what we have to change. And so anybody that didn't understand what I was saying about Nick Cannon, because I love him, that's like my little brother. I'm the first one to come out here and give him opportunity. I want to see him win. I feel when God closed one door, he'll open another. So in my life, in my master class, I teach y'all this. Yeah, I have properties, I have cars that I lease, that I write off. That's just business. I learned that from the Jews. Even when it comes to my record company, when I first started No Limit, I owned everything with No Limit. When No Limit was going down, I cashed out. That's just business. I learned that from the Jews. Man, we got to stop going at each other. Like I said, I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of God. You're going to see that in the documentary. First of all, there's enough money for all us out here. I changed my life. I'm a man.
Yo, it's Big Ant, man. So basically here we got a situation where probably Master P and Wack 100 need to probably holler at each other. You seen Wack 100 put right here in his caption. He took some jabs at Master P, but he also called out Kanye West. And I already did the videos about how I felt about Kanye West. And I 100% agree with what Wack 100 is saying in the sentiment of what Kanye West is basically doing and downplaying what Harriet Tubman and the movement stood for. I don't think this is the time and the place to even play like that and use that to get attention to what you got going on for clicks and views and sales for Yeezys, Yeezy clothing, the new album, the Gap collaboration. It's always happening every time Kanye got something for sale. Did it last year when he went on this church tour and all that, so we know what's going on with that. I don't agree with it. Got 2 videos out about that. Now with the Master P situation, now, I think Wack 100 might have got a little bit, jumped out there a little bit at Master P. In the first part, and it's basically a response to the TMZ interview that Master P did where he was talking about ownership for Nick Cannon, where if Nick Cannon was an owner, he would have been able to handle this situation properly. And, when Master P was first starting out that interview, he was saying we and us and we need this. And he gave Aunt Jemima and things like that. And it's not like black people are not, we don't have Jew friends or we're against Jews and we're against other races. We just making it very clear that we understand we are in last place and we don't own any of our own content that we create. Understand that. We don't own our own creation of content and we don't own our own culture. Our culture is owned by Jews. Our culture is owned by Caucasian. It is what it is. That's not a knock on a Jewish person. That's not a knock on anybody. I'm not racist towards anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a fact. They do own our culture. You know what I'm saying? They own the record labels, but they don't listen to rap music. They own like Aunt Jemima serve, but do they eat that serve? No, they don't. They own everything that we use on our day-to-day lifestyle, and we don't own any of it. That's what Master P is saying. But at the same time, he spoke on the apology, and that's probably why I think Wack 100 probably felt the way, like, hold on, bro, what is you saying? Because he was like, man, if you would have owned it, you could have did this and did that and did that. And that made Wack 100 jump out there at Master P, and I don't think that's the goal here. I think Wack 100 is very intelligent, man. Now, he does do a lot of things, in my opinion. This is just an opinion. I don't know Wack 100 personally does a lot of things I don't agree with. Master P has done and said some things that I don't agree with. But these are my opinions. I don't have any ill will towards any one of these brothers. I watched Master P build No Limit up, and he had admitted himself that he actually sold No Limit when it was going down. You know, he's got a lot of game from Jewish people and things of that nature. So I say that to say this, man. I think Wack 100 is, no matter how off the scale that nigga can be at times, he is a smart man. You know what I'm saying? He's successful. I see what he do and I see what he say at times. The nigga real way smarter than he let on. Trust me. Master P most definitely smart. All these brothers ain't got to be under the same umbrella. But, you know, hey, let's use each other resources, man. Let's bounce these resources and plug each other up with the resources so everybody can circulate and things like this don't have to happen. So, you know, Nick Cannon can bounce back, man. Anybody can bounce back. Subscribe to the channel, Urban Politics TV. Hopefully, Wack 100 and Master P can get on the line and get this understood, get Nick Cannon implemented, and everybody be set, man. 1,000. Subscribe to the channel.